Hello, today we will be talking about signal strength addition, otherwise known as hexadecimal addition or hex addition within Minecraft. The first thing you need to know is how we're inputting hexadecimal. It's very simple. We have a lectern here and a book with 15 pages. For 0, we break the comparator, and then we set, and for the rest, we set the signal strength to the page we want. Signal strength addition is based around subtraction on comparators. You set the subtract mode by right-clicking. And as an example of the subtraction, this is 10 minus 5 is 5. Here we have a basic addition unit. It does not handle carries, which we'll get to in a second. So since we only have subtraction, what we want to do is initially invert A. So what is inverting in the hexadecimal or signal strength sense? Well, as you can see here, inverting is A is 15 minus A, which is this comparator here. And the goal of this is to get an equation like this, where we inverted an inverted subtraction to get an addition. So once we have inverted A, we subtract B to get 15 minus A minus B, which is this dust. And we simply invert again, and the 15s cancel, giving us A plus B. Here we are adding 8 and 7, giving us 15, which is correct. But what about carrying? Well, you may have already guessed, but this is 0. It cannot go any lower. So if I put it to 8, then this should be 1 less than 0. So this should be -1 for the correct output. However, you cannot have negative signal strength. And so you can see it is not carrying correctly, which is why we have the carry subunit of the half adder. So in the terms of binary, this is like the XOR, and this is like the AND. So the carry subunit, it does B minus 15 minus A instead of 15 minus A minus B. So here we are inverting A again, but instead of subtracting B from this line, we're subtracting this line from B. So what this gives you is B minus inverted A, which you can see becomes B plus A minus 15. So this line right here is only on if the addition is 16 or more, or carry. So this becomes a binary carry signal that's on or off. And this repeater is the same. Problem arises while it is inverted. So we will invert it again, so we can combine the two subunits into a half adder. So this is a cool little inversion unit. So it's always 0 if it's not carrying, so it doesn't affect things. But if it carries, then it becomes an inverted signal that is exactly A plus B minus 16. Minus 16 since we decay another signal strength right here. So this becomes the inverted output. And if we OR it together, this is only on when this is 0. And so if we somehow put this and attach it right here, then invert it again, you'll have the correct output for 1 digit. So this is what happens here. We have inverted A minus B, and then we invert it again to get this output. But down here, we have inverted A and B minus inverted A. Then we go through this glowstone, and that decays 1. We have this conditional inversion unit. And then we have the generate carry out here. And simply when here for the 1 digit, it carries out a 1 signal strength. So whenever the carry is on, when the carry is off, this torch is on, so it cancels out the 1. So this is a full hexadecimal half adder. As you can see, 15 plus 15 is 14 plus 16, which is 30, which is correct. So you can combine this into a multi-digit adder by chaining in the ripple carry fashion, while adding an exact unit of this to the next one, and then ORing the carry outs and having it carry in always be 1. So the carry in is a binary 1 signal strength or 0 signal strength. And that's a ripple carry. But you can also do a carry look ahead adder, in which case you have generate here and propagate, meaning propagate the CN, is just testing if the output is 15. So if the output is 15, then the carry in of 1 propagates to the next bit. And so that is actually this inverted line here. If this is 15, and only if it is 15, then this is 0. So this is not propagate, the inverse of propagate. And those two things are the basis of hex CLAs, including CCAs, CLEs, and ICAs. That is how hex addition works.